think it really helps kids to inspire them. Whenever we do Drag Queen Story Hour, we do have to answer the question, what is drag? Do you know what is drag? Or what is a drag queen? And there's no wrong answer because drag, literally, the only rule it has is that there's no rules. So we always answer like, oh, for me, drag means this. For me, drag is like being a superhero. And who doesn't like to dress up? That's why Halloween is so popular. The only thing is that we get to be whoever we want, like an alter ego, and in a positive way, not in a mean way. And I feel like if we can give this to everybody, not only to the LGBTQ community, because it has been excluded to that in a way like, oh, okay, you like drag queens, you are part of here, or like it's always just in the club. And now we're having the exposure in a more mainstream way. Of course, RuPaul's Drag Race helped with that, but now we're making it accessible to any age.
You were saying expressing oneself, and I thought it's just using your own body as the canvas. It's just expressing who you are, and it is just a different form of art, and I think it is wonderful. I have no art skill in that sense at all, but I really enjoy watching other people's art. It inspires something in me. It's not like inspire me to be an artist or something, because I know that's a skill I cannot be an expert of. But still, I learned how to appreciate the art form. I really understand drag as an art form. It's a different thing, but it's still a good thing. And I think whatever that evokes a deeper humanity in people, it's a good thing. So why not drag? And when you talked about the joy of dressing up to be a version of oneself, a version that embodies the quality the person aspires to be, it reminded me of the joy of watching people playing The Sims. I don't even play The Sims, but seeing the players creating different lives or costumes for the avatar in a game makes me happy. I'm very entertained. It's like living an imaginary life to see what you like or do not like while imagining the steps you could take in real life to achieve the things you want. Or it could be an escape for us to recover from the stress of daily life.
Whenever someone is sad or like being a bit like, oh, I'm down, I normally convince my friends or whoever is like a little bit down, like, hey, let's go to this drag show. Because personally, I can say that for me, drag has helped me a lot. Be confident, not so like concerned about myself, and to make fun about myself. Because in that little moment, maybe it's like 1 hour or two, I forget about everything and you can make fun of the rest of the world. Because at the end of the day, you're just a clown in a wig and no one cares. Like RuPaul said, we're all born naked and the rest is drag.
That is absolutely fantastic. And how do we find more information about Drag Queen Story Hour Mexico?
You can find us as Drag Queen Story Hour Mexico in Facebook. We also have a YouTube channel. It's Drag Queen Story Hour TV. And we normally put all the videos as well in YouTube because most parents actually use more Facebook than Instagram. But we do have an Instagram. It's DQSH_Mexico. You can also find us there, events, promotions. We are currently not doing live reading, in-person reading, but you can find all our online shows. And we also have an app where kids can color our favorite queens from Drag Queen Story Hour. It's DQSH Mexico, or if you only write Drag Queen Story Hour Mech, you can find the app. It's in iOS and Android. And finally, you can find me, Lori Lou, on Instagram as @Lori with Y, story with double Y.
I will put the information in the description of this episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. Seeing people like ourselves represented in the public life is a powerful feeling. It can make us feel that someone, somewhere, somehow truly understands us. That is what reading, or generally liberal arts, does for me. It makes me feel belonged and I am not alone with my own experience. This effect comes not only from books, it can come from any form of art. Different people resonate with different art forms. I just happen to prefer liberal arts. All stories, including fictions, are based on some level of truth. Reading these stories is like seeing the world through the protagonists' lenses, feeling what they feel, and living a vicarious life through them. Reading or listening to other people's stories helps us grow to know that one person's experience does not negate another person's experience. We can coexist, and diversity makes our world interesting and beautiful and inspiring. This notion is learned. Not only can children learn that, people can learn that in adulthood too. We just have to ensure the public has access to a diversity of content. On the other hand, children are also creatures of inspiration. They see the world as it is without any preconceived or prescribed belief. While we inspire children to embrace the complex and diverse reality of the world, we should also keep the child in us alive and see people as people. Thank you for listening. Between the Stacks is created and hosted by me, Anna Au. Music is composed by Sam Simon. More information about this episode can be found in www.betweenthestacks.org. Do you have a library story to tell? What does inclusion mean to you? Or do you have suggestions? Let me know. You can email me to betweenthestacks.thepodcast@gmail.com or tweet to me at between_stacks. Stay tuned and subscribe. I will see you next Friday. Between the Stacks.